The drama begins with Park, who tells his team, "From now on, I will be your boss." But just then Xiaodi arrives and says, "Not while I'm here." Park challenges her to a competition. Xiaodi asks, "What kind of competition?" "Hurry up. I don't play games with losers." Park explains, "The one who brings this can first will be the winner." The contest begins. Park and Xiaodi are neck and neck. Using her cleverness, Xiaodi knocks Park off the boat and reaches the can herself. She picks it up and wins. Park accuses, "You cheated." Xiaodi replies, "There are no rules for winning," and walks away. That night, Park calls Xiaodi and says, "Earlier you cheated. If you have the courage, let's have another competition." Xiaodi replies confidently, "Even if you compete 10 times, you'll still lose to me. Call me when your competition plan is ready." Just then, Xiaodi receives a call from her father. He asks, "How did you like the flowers?" Xiaodi responds, "How did you know I like these flowers?" Her father says, "Tomorrow is your mother's death anniversary. Place these flowers on her grave as well." Xiaodi says goodbye and ends the call. Later that day, Park takes Xiaodi to a club and challenges her again. But once more, Park loses badly. Xiaodi calls him a loser and walks away. Suddenly, Park notices a man kidnapping a young girl and taking her away. Park and Xiaodi start chasing him. Xiaodi asks, "Why are we chasing this car?" Park replies, "That man has kidnapped an innocent child." Xiaodi says firmly, "Drive faster." Suddenly, the kidnapper's car flips over and catches fire. Park and Xiaodi work together to rescue the girl, but Xiaodi's foot gets stuck and she can't get out. Park moves closer to her, but the fire spreads, making it impossible to go any further. Just then, a man appears like a hero. He removes his jacket, breaks open the door and saves Xiaodi. It turns out to be none other than Park's father. A while later, Park says to Xiaodi, "We did something pretty exciting today, right? And I saved you too." Xiaodi replies, "Not you, your father saved me." Later they sit at a shop drinking juice. Park suggests playing a game. "If I win, you'll pay for the juice." Xiaodi agrees. Park explains, "The rule is simple. You have to take the money out of this bottle without touching it." Xiaodi tries, but the bottle falls. Park uses vibration and wins the game. Xiaodi says, "You cheated. You used vibration." Park replies, "You're just jealous. The only rule was not to touch the bottle. Anything else was allowed. Now you'll pay." In the next scene, their senior is discussing an important mission. Xiaodi says, "Give this mission to me. I'll complete it. I'll catch the dog killer." At that moment, Park arrives and says, "I'll go on this mission with her." They enter the mission area, which is extremely large. Xiaodi asks, "How are we supposed to find where they are?" Park gets an idea. He starts making dog-like sounds and suddenly, other dogs begin barking as well. Following those sounds, they finally reach the location. Xiaodi was taking pictures of the killers as proof when suddenly one of their accomplices attacked her. An intense fight breaks out between them, but the killer escapes with his accomplice in a car. Later, their senior scolds them, saying, "You made a huge mistake. You revealed your location to the enemy. Instead of calling the police, you chose to fight." From the next day, their bodyguard training begins. During training, Xiaodi, in anger, throws her senior into the water. She is then taken to the senior officer. Xiaodi says, "It's not their fault. If there's a punishment, give it to me only." Her coach replies, "Then you'll take the punishment for the other girls as well. 3 hours each. A total of 12 hours. Xiaodi agrees and stands in heavy rain. At that moment, Park arrives and asks, "Why did you take all the punishment yourself?" Soon Xiaodi falls ill. Park immediately takes her to the hospital. Park's father says, "You made a mistake. Until the punishment is fully served, you shouldn't have taken her anywhere." He then tells his assistant, "If such a mistake happens again, remove her from the group." Park goes to Xiaodi. Xiaodi asks, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Park replies, "I was worried about you, that's why I came." After some time, Xiaodi and Park go outside. Park says, "We will always stay together. No matter what happens, we will never be apart." Xiaodi says the same. But when they return to the camp, Xiaodi suddenly hugs Park, leaving him surprised. Months pass as their training continues. One day in class, Xiaodi is mimicking her teacher when the real teacher arrives, and everyone gets caught. The master says, "You've all worked very hard. Now there's a surprise for you." They take everyone to a mountain for skydiving. To reach the starting point, they have to walk up the mountain. Everyone reaches the top, but Xiaodi is afraid of heights. The master says, "If you don't have the courage, you can skip it." Xiaodi refuses to quit and completes the skydiving. Then the master assigns the next mission. In this jungle, you have to walk 150 kilometers to reach this position. Whoever arrives first will earn extra points. On the way, Xiaodi is filling her bottle with water when a spider bites her. She keeps moving toward her goal, but begins feeling dizzy. Park rescues her, carries her on his back, and brings her safely to the camp. Park's father, who is also their coach, says, "You did a very good job." Park replies, "You taught me never to leave a friend alone." His father feels proud. Later, Xiaodi thanks Park but starts keeping her distance. There's a big reason behind this, which will be revealed later. Now, the bodyguard's final mission begins. The coach says, "You have to protect this man, Zayden. My team will attack you on your task." He explains the route in detail. If you reach safely, you will pass. Xiaodi, Park, and their team plan how to protect Zayden. The next day, they take Zayden shopping. At the shop, Xiaodi carefully inspects the area to ensure there's no enemy threat. Everything is safe and the shopping goes smoothly. The real thrill begins when Zayden goes to the bathroom. Zayden and Tavian go inside, but their senior is already there, ready to attack. A fierce fight breaks out between Tavian and the senior. During the struggle, Tavian's headset breaks, preventing him from informing the team. Park senses something unusual. When he notices the senior inside, he immediately takes Zayden and leaves the area. Tavian becomes furious and tries to take revenge. He gives Xiaodi an electric shock, causing her to lose consciousness. In this way, they successfully complete their mission. The coach turns toward them. The next day, only a few candidates are selected as LHSD bodyguards. Xiaodi and Park secure the top positions, while Tavian is rejected. Everyone is shocked because Tavian has the highest score. The coach explains, Tavian broke the rules. He took revenge on his senior and used an electric shock, which was extremely dangerous. There is no place for cheaters in LHSD. Tavian is filled with rage and decides to take revenge on everyone. Park and Xiaodi officially begin their duty. They are assigned to protect a man who wants to safely deliver his money to his sister. They sit in the car. After some time, a man blocks the road and stands in front of the vehicle, saying, "Hand this man over to me." Hearing this, Park and Xiaodi lose their patience. They beat the attackers mercilessly and safely deliver their target. During this mission, Park proposes to Xiaodi, but she directly refuses. She says, "We can never be together." Park finds this strange and asks, "You love me too, so why are you refusing?" Xiaodi walks away saying, "You will understand on your own." The next day, Park discovers the truth about why Xiaodi has been keeping her distance. He asks her, "Why didn't you tell me that my father is also your father?" Xiaodi replies, "I was afraid you would break from the inside. I only found out myself a few days ago." Park says, "Does that mean you're my sister? Is that why you're staying away from me?" Xiaodi nods in agreement. This deeply hurts Park. In anger, Park goes to his father and says, "Why did you hide such a big truth from me? Xiaodi is my sister, and you are her father." Park's father is shocked and says, "So you found out?" Then he adds, "But there's another secret, you're not my real son." Park is even more shocked. He asks, "Then who am I? Where did I come from?" His father explains, "These were your real parents. We both served in the army. During the war, your father was shot. Before dying, he asked me to take care of his wife and son. But when I reached your mother and told her about your father's death, she took her own life. You were the only one left. Since then, you've been with me." Later, Xiaodi's mother divorced me and took Xiaodi with her. Park tells Xiaodi everything, but she still refuses to accept him. She says, "You took my father away from me. Please always stay away from me." In the next scene, their team is assigned the biggest project so far. They are tasked with protecting a man named Arif, who possesses the country's top secrets, stored inside a highly classified file. Meanwhile, Tavian has joined this rival organization. His mission is to steal that file and disgrace it. Everything is going according to plan when suddenly the alarm goes off, putting everyone on high alert. At that very moment, their senior, Bilal, knocks the man unconscious, takes his fingerprint and key, and easily escapes with a file. The bodyguards are left helpless, watching it all happen. In the next scene, Arif lashes out in anger and says, "How could someone take the file when all of you were present?" Park and Shouty promise that they will recover the file. They review the CCTV footage and spot Tavian, who was once a member of their team. They immediately understand who is behind everything. Park and Shouty begin surveillance from their car. Park notices something strange. Bilal didn't have any box with him. This means the file must still be inside the building. Both of them put on masks and enter the building. As soon as they go inside, they notice laser security systems. They deliberately cross the lasers to trigger the alarm, which alerts Tavian. Tavian rushes toward the files, but as soon as he opens the lock, he realizes that the files are completely safe. At that moment, Park and Shouty are standing right behind him. Terrified, Tavian asks, "Who are you?" Park and Shouty remove their masks. They start fighting Tavian and manage to grab the box, preparing to escape. Suddenly, Tavian returns with a gun and says, "Hand over the box." Shouty tries to reason with him, but Tavian grabs her and points the gun at Park. He threatens, "If you truly love Shouty, shoot yourself. Otherwise, I'll kill her. The choice is yours." Shouty cries out, "Park, don't do this. He won't hurt me. He loves me." But now it becomes a matter of love. Park pulls the trigger, but the gun has no bullet. Seizing the moment, Shouty knocks Tavian unconscious. In the next scene, Bilal calls a senior officer from LHSD and says, "If the box doesn't arrive within 30 minutes, I'll kill Tavian." The senior cares deeply about Tavian and discusses the situation with his team. The enemy sets a condition: "Come alone. No one else is allowed." As soon as the senior goes alone, hands over the box, and rescues Tavian, several armed men suddenly appear and demand the box again. They open fire. The senior steps forward and gets shot. He still considered Bilal his friend. In fact, they were once close friends, but Bilal grew jealous of the senior's abilities and slowly began to hate him. At that very moment, Park and his team arrive, and a fierce fight breaks out. The senior tells Park and Shouty, "Take the box and leave. Don't worry about me." Park and Shouty escape with the box. Two members of the gang start chasing them. Park and Shouty enter a building and place the box inside. As the gang picks up the box, they realize it's empty. At that moment, the police arrive and arrest all the gang members. This was all part of Park and Shouty's plan to trap the enemies. In this way, they successfully complete their mission. Their senior organizes a party for them, and everyone enjoys it thoroughly. Once again, feelings between Park and Shouty grow stronger. And with that, our story comes to a close. If you enjoyed the drama, please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments which role you liked the most.